My dear, I want to start by saying I'm truly sorry, from the depths of my heart. You were never wrong, not then and not now. Everything you wanted in life was not only understandable but completely valid. You dreamed of stability, of love, of building a peaceful and beautiful home with your partner. You envisioned a life free of unnecessary drama, one where both of you could thrive together, support each other, and grow side by side. And there is nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's beautiful. You wanted to settle down, to plan a future filled with joy and shared purpose. But back then, I wasn't ready. Not emotionally, not mentally, and certainly not financially. I won't make excuses, but I owe you the truth. I was immature. I wasn't equipped to handle such a significant transition. The thought of stepping into a new phase of life, marriage, responsibilities, a shared household, scared me. I got cold feet, not because I didn't love you, but because I was afraid of the change. I was overwhelmed by everything it would mean and everything I would need to become. And that fear, unfortunately, made me pull away. It made me say no to something I actually wanted deep down. I loved you with all my heart, and I still do. But when I pictured myself stepping into the role of your life partner, I doubted myself. I didn't feel like I was enough, not then. I wasn't mentally prepared for the gravity of that commitment. And I wasn't financially stable either. I had dreams and goals of my own, things I felt I had to achieve before I could truly give someone else my full self. It wasn't fair to you, I know that now. You were ready to move forward, to build a life, and I was standing still, wrestling with my own insecurities and fears. When I rejected your proposal, it wasn't because I wanted to break your heart. It was because I didn't want to give you false hope or lead you into a future with someone who wasn't ready to give you everything you deserved. You had every right to be hurt, to feel betrayed, and to be angry. I understand why you couldn't see things from my perspective back then. How could you? From your side, it must have felt like I just gave up on us. But please believe me when I say that wasn't the case. I was lost. I didn't know how to express what I was going through. And while I should have communicated better, I chose silence, and that silence caused you pain. But sweetheart, I want you to know something that's never changed. I wanted you in my life then, and I want you even more now. I was always loyal to you. Even during my time of confusion, I never gave your place in my heart to anyone else. I just needed time to grow, to mature, to become the kind of man who could stand beside you with confidence and pride. I wanted to be the partner who could not only dream with you but also build those dreams with you. I started working harder after we parted ways, not just to distract myself from the pain of losing you, but to become worthy of you. I focused on my goals, pushed myself to grow emotionally and professionally, and I slowly began to transform into the man I always wanted to be, the man you needed and deserved. Today, I can say with certainty that I am finally at a place in life where I feel prepared. I am mentally strong, financially stable, and emotionally ready to build a future. I am ready now, to settle down, to dream again, but this time with you by my side. And I know that deep down, even through your anger and disappointment, you still carry a part of that love we once shared. I feel it in the way you look at me, even if you're trying not to show it. I know you still care, and I know you still remember the love we had, the kind of love that was pure, deep, and real. You have every right to be cautious, to question me, to guard your heart. But please also remember that I never lied to you. I was always sincere. I never played with your feelings. I only struggled with my own readiness and maturity. Now that I've grown into the person I always hoped to become, I want nothing more than to try again, to give you the life you once dreamed of, and more. Please, Give me one chance to make things right. Give me the opportunity to love you the way you've always deserved to be loved. Let me offer you the peace, support, and joy that you've been seeking. I love you more than words can express, and it would be the greatest honor of my life if you would say yes. Not just to me, but to us, to our future, to everything we once hoped for, and everything we can still create together. You know, sweetheart, for the first time in my life, I'm not scared about the future. It's such a beautiful and freeing feeling, and I never imagined I'd reach this point. There was a time when I was filled with doubts, uncertainties, and fears about what was ahead. The future felt like a blurry road with no clear direction. I questioned everything, my choices, my worth, my ability to handle life, and whether I'd ever truly find peace or happiness. I used to carry the weight of my own thoughts like a heavy burden, silently wishing for clarity or comfort. But ever since you came into my life, everything has changed. From the moment I met you, I felt something shift within me. As I got to know you, I discovered not just a person, but a presence, a light that gently illuminated the path ahead. I no longer feel alone or unsure. I no longer feel like I'm fighting battles in the dark. I know, with every part of my being, that you're going to be with me through all of it, every step of the way. Whether I stumble or soar, your hand will be in mine. I know that if I make mistakes, you'll be there to gently correct me, not with judgment, but with love. If I ever feel weak or lost, I know you'll be the one who reminds me of my strength. You encourage me with such sincerity, inspire me to dream again, and motivate me to become better, not because you ask it of me, but because your love makes me want to rise higher. Knowing you're by my side brings peace to my soul. You've shown me that I no longer need to carry the weight of the world on my shoulders. I don't have to bear the burdens of life alone. With you, I feel supported, uplifted, and understood. You share my responsibilities, and that partnership gives me the freedom to breathe deeply and live fully. I feel lighter, more joyful, and for the first time, I believe that everything will truly be okay. It's such a rare and special gift to feel that kind of peace in someone's presence. I'm endlessly grateful to have you in my life. You're not just my partner, you're my blessing, my safe space, my strength. You've helped me discover happiness in its purest form. Since you entered my world, life has gained a whole new meaning. I feel like I've been given wings. I've become more positive, more grounded, and more alive. Everything now feels beautiful, rich, and worthwhile, because you're in it. Thank you for coming into my life and stealing away all my fears. Thank you for loving me so deeply that through your love, I've started to love myself. That's something I never thought I'd say. You've shown me that I'm worthy, not just of love, but of peace, of joy, of dreams, and of healing. I am so blessed to have you as my life partner. I could never wish for anything more, because what I have with you is beyond perfect. Nothing better exists. You are the very best thing that's ever happened to me. God must have been watching over me when He brought you into my life. He gave me one of His favorite angels. Since the day you came into my world, things have only gotten better. With every passing day, I see more clearly just how much my life has improved. You've accepted me, flaws and all. You've helped me heal wounds I never thought would close. You've never pressured me to be someone I'm not, you've only ever inspired me to grow into who I'm meant to be. Thank you for not judging me, for being patient when I've been defensive or distant. Thank you for helping me see my own mistakes, not through criticism, but through compassion. Your love teaches, not preaches. You don't just tolerate my imperfections, you understand them. You love me in all my phases, in all my moments. And that kind of love is rare. That kind of love is what makes people believe in miracles. Thank you for encouraging me, for seeing the goodness in me even when I failed to see it myself. Thank you for listening, not just to my words, but to the silence between them. You've helped me understand my own heart, and you've guided me to listen to it. Thank you for holding my hand and never letting it go. No matter what we face, your presence gives me strength. I need you in my life, I want you forever. Promise me that no matter how immature or flawed I may be at times, you won't give up on me. I promise, from the bottom of my heart, that I will continue striving to become a better version of myself. Not because I feel pressured to, but because you make me want to be better, for you, for us, and for the future we're building together. I love you more than words can ever truly express. It's after meeting you that I feel like I've finally met myself. Please stay with me, for now and for eternity. Nobody in this world needs you more than I do.